Have you ever woken up in the morning and thought to yourself, I just don't have the same spark I used to? Maybe you notice your energy fading quicker, or the little aches and pains linger longer than before. That's completely natural as we age, but here's the good news: you still have an incredible amount of control over how vibrant, healthy, and strong you feel, even after 60. In fact, science has shown us that certain small, daily habits can add not just years to your life, but life to your years. And it doesn't require dramatic changes or exhausting routines. It's the little, consistent choices we make every single day that make the biggest difference. Think about it this way: life after 60 can be like tending a garden you've cared for all your life. The seeds are already planted. Now, it's about giving the soil the right nutrients, trimming away what doesn't serve you, and enjoying the blossoms that come with patience and care. Today, I want to share 7 powerful daily habits that research says can truly extend not only the length but the quality of your life. And I promise, these aren't complicated, they're realistic and practical, things you can begin as soon as today. Let's start with one of the simplest, yet most powerful habits: moving your body every single day. Notice I didn't say, exercise like an athlete, or, spend hours in the gym. I mean simply making movement part of your daily rhythm. A brisk walk around your neighborhood, stretching for 10 minutes in the morning, dancing to your favorite song in the living room, these count. Researchers have found that just 30 minutes of light to moderate activity a day can reduce your risk of heart disease, stroke, and even certain cancers. More importantly, it keeps your joints flexible, your balance strong, and your mind sharp. Imagine this. You go for a gentle walk in the morning sun, you wave to a neighbor, you feel the fresh air on your face, and your heart is quietly thanking you for the effort. Over time, this small act stacks up to years added to your life. The beauty of it is, movement doesn't just keep you alive longer, it makes those extra years worth living, because you'll be able to enjoy them with energy and confidence. Now, let's talk about something equally powerful but often overlooked: nourishing your body with the right foods. After 60, your body doesn't process nutrients the same way it did in your younger years. That means what you put on your plate matters more than ever. Science points again and again to diets rich in colorful fruits and vegetables, lean proteins, whole grains, and healthy fats like olive oil or nuts. These foods fight inflammation, protect your brain, and keep your heart strong. Picture your plate as a medicine cabinet. A handful of blueberries isn't just a sweet treat. It's nature's way of protecting your memory. A serving of salmon isn't just dinner, it's fuel for your brain and shield for your heart. Even something as simple as swapping out a sugary snack for a crisp apple or a handful of walnuts is like depositing health into your body's savings account. The more you deposit daily, the more you'll have to draw from in the years ahead. But let's be honest, healthy eating isn't about depriving yourself or following strict rules. It's about making small shifts that feel good and are sustainable. Maybe it means adding one extra vegetable to your dinner plate or drinking water before you reach for another cup of tea or coffee. These tiny steps add up, and your body will thank you in ways you might not even notice right away: better sleep, smoother digestion, clearer skin, and yes, more energy to keep doing the things you love. There's another habit that science says plays a massive role in longevity, and it might surprise you: staying socially connected. Human beings are wired for connection, and after 60, relationships become even more important for health. Studies have shown that people with strong social ties, whether through friends, family, community groups, or even volunteering, live longer and enjoy better mental health. Think about the last time you laughed with an old friend or shared a meal with family. Didn't it leave you feeling lighter, more alive? That's not just in your imagination. Those moments of connection literally strengthen your immune system, lower your blood pressure, and reduce stress hormones in your body. Loneliness, on the other hand, has been linked to risks as high as smoking a pack of cigarettes a day. That's how serious it is. So, nurturing your relationships isn't just about happiness, it's a prescription for a longer life. And the best part? It doesn't require grand gestures. A quick phone call, a shared cup of tea, or even joining a local group or class can work wonders. Sometimes, the simple act of being present with others, listening, sharing, and laughing together, is all it takes to add not only years but meaning to your life. We've started with 3 powerful habits: moving your body, nourishing it with the right foods, and staying socially connected. Together, they form a foundation for health, energy, and happiness after 60. And as we continue, we'll explore more habits that may surprise you with just how big of an impact they can have on your future. One of the most overlooked yet powerful habits for adding years to your life after 60 is getting quality sleep. Not just more hours, but deep, restorative rest. Think about how you feel after a night of tossing and turning. You're sluggish, your mind feels cloudy, and your body aches a little more. Now compare that to a night where you sleep soundly, wake up refreshed, and your mood is lighter. That's the difference quality sleep makes, and science shows that people who prioritize good sleep have stronger immune systems, sharper memory, and lower risk of chronic illnesses like diabetes and heart disease. But here's where it gets interesting: sleep changes as we age. You might find yourself waking up earlier than before, or needing less sleep than when you were younger. That's normal, but what matters most is consistency and routine. Going to bed at the same time, creating a calming nighttime ritual like reading or listening to soothing music, and keeping your bedroom dark and cool all send signals to your body that it's time to rest. Even something as simple as turning off screens an hour before bed can help your brain release melatonin, the hormone that tells your body it's time to sleep. Imagine giving your body a gift every single night, the chance to heal, recharge, and prepare for another vibrant day. Sleep isn't wasted time, it's one of the best investments you can make in your health. Now, let's shift to another daily habit that science strongly supports: keeping your mind active. Just as muscles weaken if we don't use them, our brains can lose sharpness if we don't challenge them. But here's the good news: the brain is like a muscle that thrives on use, no matter your age. Studies show that activities like reading, solving puzzles, learning a new skill, or even trying a different hobby can strengthen neural connections and protect against memory loss. Picture your brain like a garden. Each new word you learn, each crossword you finish, each chapter you read is like planting a seed. Over time, those seeds grow into strong pathways that keep your mind agile and resilient. Even simple habits, like taking a new route on your walk, cooking a recipe you've never tried before, or playing a game with your grandchildren, stimulate the brain in ways that matter deeply for long-term health. And it's not just about memory. A stimulated mind leads to a more positive outlook, a greater sense of curiosity, and even reduced stress. So the next time you pick up a book or challenge yourself with a new skill, remember, you're not just passing the time, you're extending your time. Speaking of stress, that brings us to another crucial daily habit: managing stress in healthy ways. We often underestimate just how damaging constant stress can be, especially after 60. When your body is in a constant state of tension, stress hormones like cortisol rise, and over time they damage your heart, weaken your immune system, and even affect your memory. But here's the encouraging part: you have the power to calm your mind and body with simple, daily practices. Deep breathing exercises, meditation, prayer, or even spending a few quiet minutes in nature can all reset your nervous system. Imagine sitting by a window in the morning light, taking a few slow, deep breaths, and simply letting your shoulders relax. In that moment, your heart rate slows, your blood pressure eases, and your mind clears. Science shows that people who regularly practice stress-reducing activities not only feel calmer but actually live longer. And it doesn't have to be complicated. You don't need to meditate for an hour or practice yoga for hours a day. Even a few minutes of mindfulness, just being present, noticing your breath, or appreciating the beauty around you, can be enough. Over time, these small moments of calm add up, creating resilience in your body and peace in your mind. So far, we've added sleep, mental stimulation, and stress management to our list of life-extending habits. Each of these connects beautifully with the ones we discussed earlier: moving your body, nourishing it well, and staying connected with others. Together, they form a powerful web of support for both your body and mind, making every day after 60 not just about living longer, but living better. There's another habit that science continues to highlight as a major key to longevity, and it's one that's often underestimated: staying hydrated. Water might seem too simple to make a difference, but your body after 60 depends on it more than ever. As we age, our sense of thirst becomes weaker, which means it's easier to become dehydrated without realizing it. And dehydration doesn't just make you feel tired, it can affect your memory, your balance, your digestion, and even the health of your skin and joints. Think about it, your body is made up mostly of water, and every cell depends on it to function. A glass of water in the morning is like turning the key in your body's engine, waking up your organs and flushing out toxins. Keeping a small bottle of water nearby throughout the day is one of the simplest, most affordable, and most powerful ways to care for your body. And if plain water feels boring, herbal teas, flavored water with lemon or cucumber, or even water-rich foods like oranges, melons, and cucumbers can help keep you refreshed. Now, let's talk about one final daily habit that has been linked again and again to living longer and living happier: practicing gratitude and positivity. It may sound like something small, but research has shown that people who regularly take time to appreciate what they have, who focus on the good in their lives, and who maintain a hopeful outlook not only feel better mentally but also enjoy better physical health. Gratitude lowers stress, strengthens the immune system, and can even improve sleep. Imagine ending your day by writing down just 3 things you're grateful for: a kind word from a neighbor, a warm meal, a memory that made you smile. Over time, this habit trains your brain to focus on joy rather than stress, and that simple shift can add years of happiness to your life. The truth is, it's not always about the big achievements or the milestones. Often, it's the little daily moments of appreciation that bring the deepest sense of fulfillment. When you weave together all 7 of these habits, moving your body, nourishing it with healthy foods, staying socially connected, prioritizing good sleep, keeping your mind active, managing stress, staying hydrated, and practicing gratitude, you create a powerful foundation for not just living longer, but living better. Each habit supports the others, building a life that's full of energy, purpose, and joy. And the best part? None of this requires perfection. You don't have to do everything all at once. Even small changes, practiced consistently, create real results over time. Maybe today you choose to take a short walk. Tomorrow, you add an extra glass of water. The next day, you spend a few minutes reflecting on what you're thankful for. These little steps, one after another, are what transform your health and add more quality years to your life. So as you think about your days ahead, remember that you hold the power to shape your future. Age is not a barrier. It's a reminder of how precious time truly is. By embracing these habits, you're choosing not just more years, but richer, more vibrant ones. If this message resonates with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Share in the comments which of these habits you already practice, or which one you'd like to start today. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more tips on living your best, healthiest life after 60. Here's to embracing every moment, finding joy in the little things, and adding not just years to your life, but life to your years. You deserve it.